So you've got one of those videos near the top where you're doing a weight cut and your daughter's there. Remember you're on the bed, you're in the blankets, everything. I've long since said, so I've never had to do a weight cut.
Oh, we can't tell.
Yeah.
Can you tell?
But what I've long since thought is that they're not that bad, and fighters complain too much about them.
Oh my gosh!
What are you?
Ask him how much money he lost not willing to lose weight.
How much money?
That was what? It was only 70 G's about.
Because you didn't want to lose weight.
It was a weight loss competition.
He made a bet for 70 G's, and he wouldn't even do it, dude. He was like,
my God.
I was like, he was like, you want to go get steak? I'm like, aren't you in a comp? He's like, fuck it, I lost.
But what I'm saying is that, like,
so don't listen to it. It's hard as fuck.
Let me explain. I watch a lot of people. It's like you remember that video of Cyborg, right?
Yes.
Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm like, come on, it's not. So do you agree? A lot of fighters play it up a little too much. It's not so bad. You agree?
No, it's bad.
It's the worst thing you've ever done.
Talk about weight
cuts. It
cuts.
makes like a grown man like be crying like a baby. You know.
Would you rather have another baby or go through that? Which one?
I mean, not a bad one. Definitely not a bad one. Like this last one I just did, that's the most I'll do.
Talk to me about.
But I'm talking about like baby pain.
Let me ask
you
this.
know.
Talk to me about.
I got that epidural.
Oh yeah, see, and then you can't do an epidural and
what does a bad weight cut look like, and how do you know it's gonna be bad? And I mean, how many pounds is too much? We're like, shit, I'm in trouble.
From my experience, bad weight cut is when you have more fat than you do muscle. So
because you can squeeze the water out of the muscle, but you can't squeeze it out of fat.
And so it's like when you start to you feel like you start to lose weight, like by exercising, you know, like let's say the week of or maybe like 10 days before or something, you're like, okay, it's going down, but all of a sudden the fat, it's just on you, you know?
Yeah. Do you think it's harder for females?
Yeah.
Because you have more fat,
your body holds on to it naturally,
water.
More.
And if you're on your period, does that affect your weight cut too?
Yeah.
Here's a question,
Totally.
and I want to go back to weight cuts, but do you fight still if you're on your period? Like, let's say fight night?
Well, I mean, I don't know if some of the girls that like have pulled out, you know, because of something happened. I don't know if it's because of that, because it's scary.
Have you ever had to?
Yeah.
Have you ever had to?
Could
do
you
that?
imagine? Like,
no, I've never had
because
it.
you're already cramping
so
up.
I can't imagine.
You're already cramping
and
up.
Punch and
It's like getting kicked in the balls right at the start.
I mean, I've been like
exercise is
sick in
good
a
when you're on your
fight.
period. What?
I've been sick.
Oh,
I was
dang.
puking before I fought James Krause. I was puking for like all night long, and then I woke up and I was like, "Oh fuck, man, I don't feel good."
Yeah.
And then it was rough.
Dang.
It was a rough fight.
Isn't that crazy? Like,
Yeah.
what can we kind of put ourselves like? I fought with like a torn MCL. You know?
Oh, yeah.
What
Tear
do you
it worse, and then you're like, "Oh, that was a great idea."
Yeah.
What do you fight at? What do you fight at, and what do you walk around at?
So I walk around at like 132, and then I fight 115.
That's not that bad. That's 17 pounds.
It's a lot for a woman, though. That's equivalent to like 30 for a
Because
dude.
Drickus drops 40.
That's about equivalent.
Paulo drops 40.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, though. They're bigger. And they have
a lot
more
of
muscle.
muscle.
But
A lot of muscle
how long
mass.
how long do you think they take to go down? Like I'll go down. I'll get down to like 125 during my camp in 2 months.
Just
2 months
natural
camp.
weight loss.
Yeah, so like around 7 pounds. Yeah,
Okay.
like 132 is like me training but eating normal.
Yeah.
You know,
I
not
think
like
they're doing
following anything.
20 pounds of water, 15.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
But they're big dudes. They're 200 pounds, so they have a lot more water in them.
Yeah.
And then females, their weight cut is a lot like more intense just because boobs are fat, butt is all fat, hips all fat, and their bones are just naturally lighter. So there's a lot more like just harder for them to get water off.
What
I put like silicone, you know, and that I know that's weight too. That doesn't
silicone? What on your boobs?
boobs,
up.
yeah. So that's
And
like,
that's a little bit more weight.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
that was like a couple more weight. You know, that's
Well,
gonna
why
stay
don't
there
before the
forever,
fight? Why don't you just like extract it?
You know, when I was a kid, when I was a kid, I have skinny calves, and I remember everyone always made fun of me, and I always wanted big calves, and I'd do all the calf machines,
Those are
try to
hard
get
to
them.
work out.
And then I remember I was like, I saw this thing on like MTV about calf implants, and I was like, huh. And I was like, how much do they weigh? And it was like a pound. I was like, fuck. I was
can't
like,
do it to
wrestling. I was like, I don't want to cut that weight, dude. So I never got it.